Hi guys, welcome back to my Sunday cooking. Today I'm gonna cook some rice and red beans, some stewed chicken thighs, some potato salad, and some fried plantains. Right now I'm cutting my potatoes and I just found some bad spots, so I'm gonna take those out and then put them in a pot to boil. I'm not gonna fully let them boil because I don't want to overcook the potatoes. I just want them a little al dente. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt to the pot, and while that is boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my dishes because you cannot cook in a dirty kitchen. Okay. Okay, so my kitchen is clean. I'm gonna check the potatoes and they are ready to go. I'm gonna wash them off and then add them to a bowl. In the same pot, I'm gonna put some egg to boil because I like to add a little twist to my potato salad. If you haven't heard of it, I have a lot to teach you. Okay, while the eggs are boiling, I'm gonna check my peas to make sure they are cooked and ready for the rice. And boom, they are ready, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick check on my chicken, and here I'm gonna add some gravy browning and let it simmer for a bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish washing the rice. So my rice is washed and my water is clear, which means it's ready to be in the pot. I'm gonna go ahead, put it in the pot, and I'm gonna add some seasoning to the water. I also have some coconut powder I'm gonna put in, and I'm gonna add a little bit of butter and my chicken cube and some pepper flakes, and let the rice simmer down on low fire. Okay, sometimes when you add the coconut powder to the water, because the water is hot, it clumps up like this, but don't mind that. It's gonna boil right in and the flavor are gonna be just lovely. Okay, so while I finish up the pot with the rice, I'm gonna go ahead and open a can of tomato paste. I am old school, okay, so I'm using a knife. If you don't know how to do this, I recommend you use a can opener. This is more of an island thing when you grow up with the old school. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put about 2 spoons into the pot of chicken and some chicken cubes and let that simmer down in the meantime. While my rice and my chicken is simmered down, I'm gonna go ahead to my potatoes and grate some onion into this. I like to grate my onions because I don't want to eat the chunks of onion while I'm having my potato salad. But grating it gives it a way better taste. Then I'm gonna add some mixed vegetables and some mayo, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of black pepper, and then I'm gonna take the egg off and cut them up and put them in the potato salad. Okay, in the meantime, I found some plantains I had here and they were overripe, so I'm gonna use them up. Once you see the skin is black and spotty like that, you know them plantains are sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the ends off of the plantain and slowly run the knife down the middle so I can peel it right open. You may ask what a plantain is. A plantain is a sweeter version to a banana. You can fry it or you can boil it, but today I wanted to fry. So in the meantime, I'm gonna cut these up and put the frying pan to heat in the meantime before I add the oil and to take the water substance out of the frying pan, because you cannot add oil with water in the frying pan. Okay, so I'm gonna briefly check on my pot with my rice while the water is drying from the frying pan and make sure that the rice grains are being properly cooked and make sure my fire is down low enough for the simmer, okay? Okay, so you can cut your plantains in round circles. I decided to do them the long way, which is just cutting them in half and then cutting them down the middle because you get a more better crunch, a better longer taste than if it was just a short round circle. So I'm adding my oil right now and I'm gonna let it heat. And in the meantime, I'm checking my eggs and I'm realizing that one of them is funky. Oh, it's a good thing I boiled 2 eggs instead of 1. And oh, just a heads up, please don't ever put the plantain in the cold oil. Let your oil heat before, okay? I was really disappointed with the egg because I boiled it 2 because I wanted it to be nice and rich. But it's a good thing I did boil 2 instead of 1, so good looking out for me. Okay, so I've added the egg and I'm mixing them all together. I was really sad about the egg. Oh well, it is what it is. And I'm gonna put a cling wrap over it and I'm going to put it in the fridge. Oh, I also added some parsley to the mixture to give it that little taste. It would have been better if it was fresh parsley, but I didn't have any, so I suffice. When I'm frying things, I like to use paper towel or if I have a brown paper bag to soak the oil from the fried goods. Okay, so this is my rice and look at that. Well, you can see for yourself. This was fluffy and nice. Listen, this is what you call rice and peas. You can see your peas and you can see your rice. The peas wasn't scanty and the rice was just well done. Good job. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and share out my lunch. Look at that. You have the stew potato, the stewed chicken. I'm gonna drizzle some sauce on it. And no islander like a dry food. We prefer our food wet.